Hello and welcome back to the Indian PokeTube. This video is going to feature Carracosta, a very underrated but pretty useful pick for the Mountain Cup. As the Mountain Cup comes to a close, we were trying to try out some of the more spicier things. So this is going to be a team based around Carracosta and two steel types in the back to cover for its fighting and grass weakness. So in the first match, we pick up a lead against Shadow Lapras, and this is where Carracosta shines. We can shield the surf and farm the bad boy all the way down. He's not going to reach a move, and we have a lot of loaded energy which can come in clutch later on. We're going to see who comes in, and Escaf is the safe switch on this team, and Carracosta does do very well. In comes the Shadow Torterra, it almost takes us out. In comes the guy, the Shadow Mobile, but now we reach a move thanks to that one counter energy advantage. Go for the acid spray and get the shield, and the fire fang is double resisted on the Carracosta, so we can come back in here. We have to shield this move. It doesn't matter because Kamari does not need a shield to beat the guy, the Torterra, and we have the two loaded surfs, and since we went for the debuffing acid spray, this is going to KO. The second surf is going to KO, so this team played out really well. You're going to see a whole set of battles after this match. The Torterra can farm us down, but there's nothing he can do. Opponent sees the writing on the wall and concedes the match, just like Home Slice Henry says. And this was just a starter match to show you guys how good Carracosta is, and this is going to be a full set, 5 battles, and you're going to see how well this set goes. So I was playing these sets on my friend's account, which is Harsh. We were sitting at a cafe and playing the games like we usually do, and pick up a lead against Lapras. Lapras is the most common lead out there, and this is a non-shadow Lapras, so I'm not sure if we can farm him down all the way. He brings in the Diggersby, and I think I should have gone for the water type move before I switched out, because that would have done enough chip that, you know, I could have maybe taken him out here. But anyway, we're going to CMP him on the second fire punch. We have no response to Diggersby. We get the defense drop, and we're going to let it go. We don't have a choice. Diggersby is kind of a core breaker. Should have gone for the surf. I really regret not going for the surf, and now I'm going to come in and get a very large farm with my Skarmory. So he has flip switch, and we just have an energy advantage at this point. It's not looking the best, honestly, but he's going to switch out from that match and bring in the Lapras, and I'm very happy for that, because now I can take out the Lapras with my guy, and we have almost taken him out here. I'm going to let go because I know I can survive this and hopefully farm him down. Goes for a resisted Skull Bash, so not the best play by the opponent. We have a loaded move, and I go for the surf expecting the Diggersby, but he brings in the Froslass, so not looking the best, but he shields us anyway. So weird plays by the opponent, honestly, but at least I can go for a couple of moves here. Let's see how much this does. Going to go for a Sky Attack. This almost kills him. Going to go for another one because I don't want to shield the Avalanche. Avalanche would do more than a Fire Punch, so he's going to bring in the Diggersby. I'm going to take my 2 shield flex here because this is going to KO the Diggersby, the S/I sneak through, and that is going to be a great game. Let's go. So that was a crazy battle, honestly. We didn't have a great response to the Diggersby, but luckily we could play around it, and especially because the opponent gave up switch, that really helped. So we are off to a 1-endo start, and we are up on a Riku 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and he has a Ferrothorn lead, absolute nightmare lead. I'm going to save switch to the wrong mon. I should have save switched to the guy, the Escavalier, but that's fine because against Escavi we could have at least taken a shield here, right, against this guy. So yeah, a slight misplay there, but anyway, we're going to just stay in here and keep going for the moves, and he's forced to throw at some point. I mean, honestly, he could have just farmed us down. Maybe he was expecting the flash cannon. I think you can just farm all the way here, and we can let this go. Even if it's a Stone Edge, we survive it, but it's going to be a Rock Tomb, which does not much. It really does very less damage, so we're just going to farm him all the way down. No reason to throw a move. Keep all of that energy just in case we need it later. And he goes for another move, which is also, I think it's double wasted there, and in comes the Ferrothorn in the back. He has a Whiskash, so now it's all up to our little punchy boy here. We can let one move go because he's going to outpace us anyway. Going to go for the acid spray bait, expecting a shield because he has to keep the Whiskash to beat the guy exactly, because no point in saving shields for the Ferro. And now we can safely shield, farm down this guy, and take out the Ferrothorn. Well, it won't be that close, but I think, yeah, it won't be, because now he's out of shields. This Drillrun is just going to kill the little thick boy. Boom, out goes the thick fish, and now we can just go for a Drillrun or 2 and just take him out. I'm pretty low, so I have to shield the Power Whip here. I'm going to go for a Drillrun, right? Oh, I'm going to try to make a catch, but that's fine. If I made the catch, it would have been easier, but we still have a lot of loaded energy, and if he tries to farm us down, which is his play, or load up to 2 Power Whips, it's over. It's over. Carracosta is going to take out the Ferrothorn. Carracosta is a grass type counter, confirmed. And we're able to pick up a 2-0 lead in this set. Let's see if we can get a 5-0 because that is what we try to do. And let's hop into the third match. Let's see who we are up against. We are at around the 2100 yellow range in this set, by the way. And we have picked up a lot of Lapras leads. And we pick up a lead against an X. I'm going to try to catch a rock slide. I mean a drill run, but I failed the catch. Honestly, this is such a spicy mon. It's not the best with all the counter boys and the Lapras running around, but it's pretty good against our team. So we can tank the rock slide quite well. I was really surprised. I thought it would 2-shot in the Great League, but apparently it's going to 3-shot. So in comes the Whiscash. I'm going to go for a Sky Attack here because if I Brave Bird, I'm scared that I don't think I can still get farmed down, but I get the shield anyway and he throws, which is fine by me. I think I can just let this go at this point. He goes for a nice undercharge, great play, or no, I think it just does that much. My bad. I forgot how less Mud Bomb does because it's single rested. Going to take us out, but that's fine because we have the Excadrill now that we can use here. And I'm going to wait out the switch clock. I mean, I really didn't need to because I had the Carracosta, the switch clock was up for me anyway. So we're going to take him out here, CMP him on the drill run. No point in baiting. If he calls the bait, that's going to be horrible. And he's going to give us a shield. So I think we have to shield here and try to punch him down. Because we need the guy to beat the Exca. Even though the Exca is low enough where I think we can go for surf. So we're going to catch the Mud Bomb. Kind of sack the Carracosta because, like I said, the Carracosta does not have a lot of play against the guy. In the back, he has the guy, the Ferrothorn. And this is not looking the best. If he has Thunder, it's bad. I'm hoping he doesn't have Thunder. If he doesn't have the Thunder, I can farm him down all the way and I can throw drill runs to take out the Excadrill. So it all comes down to what move he's running, and he's running the Power Whip. This definitely means he's not running Thunder, otherwise why would you throw it? I'm going to go for an Acid Spray because this is going to guarantee that we can farm him down very easily without reaching a move, and we can just drill run the Excadrill. His switch clock is not even up that he can make a catch. I'm going to take out the Exca and then I can farm down the little thick fish boy, and that's going to be a great game. Let's go. So we are off to 3-0 so far, and let's see what mon we get. I'm hoping for a legendary. I think we have the Thunderous right now, is it? So we're going to get rid of some items because Harsh always has a lot of revives. He likes keeping the revives there. And I remember that we had to did you catch a glimpse of the cafe? You saw a cup of coffee in the background because the AR turned on. So a lot of fun playing these battles outside, Anyway, get back to battles against Takumi 5371, something like that. An absolute horrible lead. I'm going to safe switch to the guy. This is the safe switch on the team. In comes the Shadow Glisgor. So it's a super hard counter city so far. Super hard counter on the lead. Super hard counter on the safe switch. Absolutely nothing we can do. So I'm just going to farm up all the way to Mega Horn. Actually, I farm up to beyond Mega Horn. I'm going to go for the Acid Spray and get the shield because Mega Horn does massive damage and I can get off another Mega Horn. So I'm hoping that after the Mega Horns, we can put him into farm down range for either of the guys. Just going to bring in the Carracosta and force him to go for the Earthquake, and I'll take the energy on Skarmory. Honestly, I should not have waited the switch clock because I want him to take me out and have his Glisgor still locked in. That's what I needed. But luckily, the opponent is not going to switch out, so that allows us to farm him down easily. But in hindsight, I should not have waited the switch clock there. So I'm going to farm him down. In the back, he has the Abomasnow Snow. And in spite of getting triple hard counted in this match, we're going to win the game. That's absolutely crazy. I mean, double hard counted. Sorry, what am I saying? So in spite of getting double hard counted, we're going to win the game. There's nothing the opponent can do. It's also going to be a 2 shield flex. This is a very funny team. It's he's running an ABA team with the Torterra and the Abomasnow sandwiched in between the Glisgor. I can live this move, so I think I'm letting this go. Yep, I do let this go. I mean, if it was a frenzy, it would have been really tight. Honestly, I may have been KO'd by a frenzy from that point, but I'm just going to go for the 2 shield flex, farm down the Glisgor, and that's a great game. I think that was kind of unnecessary. I should have shielded. Had it been a frenzy, I was not even counting correctly. So that is a 4-0 so far. Let's see if we can make it a 5-0 with the crazy Carracosta theme team, and let's see who we're up against in the final battle. Hopefully another Lapras. We are up against Shota 753. And this is a Gastrodon, another nightmare lead. So I'm going to safe switch to my guy, and he brings in a Lucario, which is really funny because Lucario is not a counter to Escaf, and opponent has no response to an Escaf clearly. I'm going to go for the Acid Spray and grab a shield. I think this is just a pup, if I was counting correctly. Yep, it's just a pup, and I know that I can counter him down, but we get countered down at the same time. We do have shield advantage, and now it's a question, who is he going to bring in? I'm expecting the Gastrodon, so I'm going to wait till the last second and bring in the Skarmory. We get the call right. because we can align our Skarmory up against the Gastrodon, and the Gastrodon can throw nothing. Earth Power is single rested, Body Slam is single rested, Water Pulse is a really bad move, so even though it's not rested, it's really bad. So you can just farm down the Gastro. In the back, he has a Ferrothorn, so we're just going to shield the moves on the Ferrothorn instead of the guy, because he could have Thunder, right? He goes for Power, probably baiting, or maybe he doesn't have it all together. So I'm going to go for some Sky attacks here and there. And yep, this match is as much as over, is as good as over, but I'm just going to bring in my Carracosta to get some use out of it, because like I said, Carracosta has nothing to do against either of those mons. I'm just going to let him drop. There he goes, and then I can just go for a couple of Sky attacks, just shield this in case it's a Thunder, and it's still a Power Whip, so I'm guessing he doesn't even have the Thunder, because many people are running the Flash Cannon. Some people are even running the Acid Spray. Farm down the guy, we can farm down the Gastrodon, and as you can see, this is going to be a 5-0, and this is going to be a great game. And as we reach the Sky attack, opponent stays in, and yeah, GG. So this is going to be a clean 5-0 sweep, and we went pretty positive with this team, I remember, because we're just having fun at this point. Hope to see you guys in the next video. Until then, stay awesome.